questioning if I should keep doing these kind of vlog videos, because I don't know, I don't feel they're very interesting, and I'm really just kind of trying it out as kind of an experiment. Like, you know, are people interested in, like, hearing about people's more personal stuff? You know, sometimes I follow a lot of different YouTubers who, you know, do talk about a little more personal things. I kind of never figured anyone would want to hear about my personal stuff, and even thinking about the video that I was going to do today, it was kind of a downer. It was going to be a video about how I'm just not really a fan. Thank you, I'm so glad a car alarm's going to go off while I'm doing this video. I'm just not really a fan of Christmas, and, you know, I was going to go through all these reasons about why I'm not a fan of Christmas, and I think they're really good reasons why I'm not a fan of Christmas, but I kind of don't want to do a video like that. Like, there has to be something better to talk about my own personal life. Something else I want to talk about was how I'm not really a team player, or I don't feel like I'm a team player. Not in the fact that I can't work with the team, it's that I prefer to work on my own. I prefer to just, if I can do it myself, I do it myself. Because I find I don't feel I can rely on a team. That's something that I kind of need to break. That I need to stop being, you know, kind of a loner, and I need to stop being, you know, the kind of person who you know, if I can do it myself, I do it myself, and I don't wait for anyone else to do it. But that's unfortunately not how the world works, I think. So that's something I need to break, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. But I don't know. Since I graduated, and I mean it's still fresh, so yeah, I'm gonna still talk about my graduation. Since I graduated, this channel and the content that I make has been something that I really am committing to, that I want to go further and I want to do more with. And doing vlogs like these is kind of like I'm trying it out. Like, is this something that I enjoy doing? Is this something that people enjoy watching? The same thing with my geekly trends. Is that something I enjoy doing? Is that something people enjoy watching? And it's only been a couple of weeks doing them, so I'm going to give them a little more time to try them out. But it's definitely something I wonder, like, is this entertaining? Are people enjoying watching these? I don't know. But I don't dislike talking about this. I don't dislike talking about these things, because these are things I usually just kind of keep to myself, or I make a really ranting Facebook post or something. Or these are things I would talk about in therapy, and right now I'm not in therapy because health insurance is a bitch. But I'm working on that, hopefully. And I'll be back in therapy, and I'll be able to talk about these things with a therapist, with a trained professional therapist, who can then help me get to a more stable place about these things. But I don't want, like, yes, my vlogs are supposed to be a lot more personal about me, about what's going on in my life, and I mean, I'm not always a cheery person. I realize this, and it's something I wish was not true. I'm a very grumpy person. As I was called yesterday, I'm a very angry millennial. And I can't really deny that. Like, my response to that was, well, I thought it was just in a bad mood, but it's been a few years, which, yes, I'm taking that from a meme I saw on Reddit. But it's true. But I don't want all of my vlogs just to be that. You know, I want these vlogs to show who I am outside of, you know, the Marvel and the Pops and the geeks and the pop culture. I want to show the rest of me. I want to show the rest of who I am. And it's like, God, is that who I am? Is that who I am outside of all that? Just depressed and grumpy and angry, and maybe I don't like that person. I don't know. I don't hate talking about this. And it's kind of the same, it's one of the same goals I have with the rest of my videos. Is I want to start a conversation. You know, how do people feel about themselves? Do they feel like talking about themselves? Do they connect? Can they share themselves with the rest of the internet? And yeah, I mean, that's not what this video is planning to be about. Like I said, this video was supposed to be about how I'm not a fan of Christmas. And I don't mean to take away from anyone who is a fan of Christmas. If you love Christmas, great, love it, like, do you. But for me, I'm just not a huge fan of it for, like I said, a lot of reasons. But I don't want to sit here and name off all the reasons I don't like Christmas, because who wants to listen to that? So I guess I just have a lot on my mind about this and doing this channel and new things I can try, and there are other new things that I'm investigating and looking into doing that I'll be adding to, you know, kind of my repertoire of the content I make. And there's just something that I'm trying, and it took me a minute to finally get up to make this video. And now that I'm making it, I'm okay with it. And I don't know if it's because I'm not sure if it's that I dislike making these videos. It's that I feel like that's not a topic someone would want to listen to or someone would want to watch. But this is me being personal. This is me opening up. This is me opening up a little bit more than I usually do in my other videos. Yeah, that's kind of the goal of these vlog videos, is trying something new, being a little more open about myself, which is something I sometimes find hard to do. So it's something new, something I'm trying, seeing how I feel about making these videos. So I hope you're enjoying them, or watching them, or not hating them. I hope you're enjoying the rest of my channel, and the other content that I create.